There is another way to birth, a way that exists far from fluorescent lights and the beeping sounds of machines, far from tiled cold rooms where strangers come and go on schedule, where a woman's body is measured, managed, and monitored as though it might fail at any moment. Far from fear disguised as protocol, far from the assumption that a woman needs to be told what the deepest knowing in her body already holds and knows. There is another way to birth, and it begins with remembering. Somewhere beneath the noise of a culture that has conditioned women to doubt their bodies, there is a knowing, a wise, instinctual knowing, and every woman holds it. It's woven in her biology, written in her nervous system, held in the deep architecture of her brain. And it needs to be undisturbed. And there is a way to birth that honors this, a way that is reverent, that asks permission before it touches, that speaks softly when it speaks at all. A way that recognizes a birthing woman as a force of nature moving through a very important transformation. A way that gives her time, that trusts her rhythm over any clock, any chart, any external measure, because the birth of her baby is its own unrepeatable story. A way that is connected, mother to baby, breath to body, and a pulsation of oxytocin, that exquisite hormone of love flowing undisturbed because the room has been kept soft, the lights low, the hands warm, the words careful. And here, connection is the medicine. It is what opens a woman's body and welcomes her baby earthside. A way that is soft and warm with intensity, because birth is intense, wildly, overwhelmingly, beautifully intense, and anyone who honors birth knows that. But intensity and suffering are very different things. A wave is intense, a thunderstorm is intense. The earth splitting open to let you grow through is intense. And a woman in labor is nature expressing hers. When she is held in warmth, when she is safe and undisturbed, the intensity becomes a rhythm she can ride. Like a wave she can move with. And it becomes pleasurable for more women than the world would have us believe. A way where baby and mother are honored, where they journey together as one, the same blood, the same breath, the same heart beating, holding them both. Where the baby emerges in their own time, in their own way, received by hands that are gentle and present in the warm beginning of life outside the womb. Where the mother delivers herself from the inside out through a power that was always hers, even before this moment urged her to find it. A way where care and safety are threaded with love, because safety and nurturing are partners. The safest birth is one where a woman feels so deeply held, so profoundly respected, so completely free to surrender to her body's wisdom that her nervous system can do what it was always designed to do: open. A woman who feels watched opens differently than a woman who feels held. A woman who feels rushed opens differently than a woman who feels trusted. The quality of care matters to the body, and this is also physiology, and this is also the truest science there could ever be. A way where nurturing and respect are the very foundation upon which everything rests. Where the question is always, what does she need? Where the hands that catch the baby have first steadied the mother's heart. where the room is warm in presence, where someone has thought to dim the lights, to guard the door, to whisper, "You are safe. You are doing this, and your body knows the way." This way exists. It belongs to every woman who has ever felt the tidal pull of labor and surrendered to it. It belongs to every birth keeper who has ever sat quietly in a corner, hands folded, watching a woman do what only she can do. It belongs to grandmothers and great-grandmothers and great-great-great-grandmothers, to the bone-deep knowing that has always been there. Always been there. And it is returning as remembrance, as reclamation, as the fierce insistence that birth belongs to the women who do it and the babies who arrive through her. There is another way to birth. It is the oldest way there is, and the truest. Every hormone in its right time, every signal answered, every reflex honored. The full, uninterrupted biological unfolding of a body doing exactly what it was made to do. And somewhere inside you know this. You know this.